So yeah, again, we've been doing this story. Uh, we did it before the trans athlete Podium High School.
Mm-hmm.
The so they're back in the news. Yeah, it's just now they created a CIF rule, but we'll get into that. But this is not a new story. Go look back. I think our thoughts will change because my thoughts have changed over this. But yeah, let's get into it.
AB Hernandez. This transgender athlete just swept 3 track events at the 2026 CIF Southern Section Finals. But instead of standing alone on the podium, she had to share the top spots with cisgender girls thanks to a new California policy. The CIF's pilot entry and scoring program says cis girls can't be pushed out of medal spots by trans competitors. Sounds fair, right? But it's got everyone talking. Supporters say it's about inclusion. Critics call it weak. Fix that messes with fairness. AB's mom,
Narita.
Narita, calls the policy government sanctioned bullying and says the hate is mostly political noise, not from other athletes. How do you balance fairness with inclusion? Can you really crown 2 winners and keep everyone happy? AB's jumps were solid 24.75 long jump and 5.8 high jump, but some rivals skipped the ceremonies or kept their distance. What does this mean for the future sports, and how do you keep the respect alive in this heated fight?
So that long jump is 20 feet, 4.75 inches, 42 feet, 4 inches, pretty much like, yeah, beating a lot of records. My thoughts have changed. I don't know why this is a big news right now. Um, Maybe because the podium thing, but like, again, this is a very small percentage of, you know, in sports, in high school sports, very small percentage. And in my opinion, they're blowing it out of proportion over that small little percentage. Are they going to take over the schools and stuff with this transgender stuff? I don't know, but you're bringing light to something that is very small compared to what other stuff is in the news. Uh, I could see this is very small compared to like what other stuff they're pushing. Okay, they're pushing transgender stuff in the schools, pushing transgenders to shower with other women. That's a boundary that shouldn't be crossed. They're passing laws on hate speech. You should call me by my pronouns. Like I I don't want that to be pushed. This is very small compared to what other issues they are doing. People are saying that it could be for the midterms, a distraction or whatever. I don't know, but for me, it's very small. Anything, just
No, I mean, you said it all. No
yeah.
comment.
Of course, you don't have anything to say.
No comment. I mean, because we said
Yeah,
about
we
the
were.
thing as a whole. If you want to see what we really had to say about it, you can go back to, the episode we talked about it first. I have nothing like new to say from that.
Yeah,
So,
because again, it's back in the news cycle for what reason, really?
mm,
Like that's the question. There is bigger issues. But we played in sports.
mhm,
Well, we played in band and color guard and stuff, and that was like men and women.
mhm.
And there's places where they would allow a woman to play with the boys, or to let a boy play with some girls. It's just a friendly game at this point. Like I get it to the point where she's not going to hit like a professional sports playing as a female male body. I don't know where this is gonna go. It's just that's there's a line right there that it won't be crossed because she's not gonna be beat by these super professionals at all because they're professionals, and I think it's just a phase at this point. The mom is the mom is eating it up with the notoriety and everything, just defending her child, activism. But like at this point, it doesn't seem like a huge story to be all crazy about. But AB Hernandez started competing on girls' teams as a freshman after transitioning in eighth grade, quietly building her track record before the 25-26 media storm. The CIF's pilot program was first introduced in 2025 to navigate California's legal protection for gender identity while responding to national fairness debates. So on that one, supposedly if transgender wins, then a cisgender, a real girl, would have to share podiums with the transgender,
Mhm.
regardless. Like, I don't know why is that even a change, but it's a change, and that's an issue by itself. If you have to make changes to for a certain group, then isn't there a problem at the for that? I don't know. AB's winning long jump, 20 feet, 4.75, was well ahead of the next best jump of just over 19 feet, showing clear athletic dominance. Despite sharing podium policies, some cisgender athletes showed discomfort by skipping ceremonies or keeping distance, highlighting ongoing social tension. Narita Hernandez publicly criticized CIF officials for avoiding direct confrontation and called out election year political campaigns for exploiting her daughter's story. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. I don't know. It's blowing out of proportion. She's just playing with classmates. There's a certain bar that it shouldn't be crossed when it comes to professionalism, but at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like a big of a story. Again, small percentage of what the real number. They're not taking over the sports like the media is saying. Like, there's other things. Okay.